Welcome to yet another series of lectures on Reflect Pi Learning into Mastery. Today we'll be looking at some basic and simple problems in the Nigerian Common Entrance Examination series. So here we go for basically pupils in primary 4, primary 5 and primary 6 ready to write their common entrance examinations. Okay. So the first question we have here is question 1. It says, what question 1 says, what must be divided by 9 to get 32? Is a question. Of course, the problem is very simple, but trust me, only very few pupils will understand how to solve this problem. Because basically, in this problem, what you're expected to do is to try to express the words in a given mathematical expression. So you're being asked what must be divided by 9 to get 32. So you don't really know what must be divided, and hence you say let what must be divided be what? X. So if you do this way, one step of the problem is being solved, because we have no idea on what must be divided by 9 to get 32. So we say let what must be divided be X. That's tricky, right? Okay, so we try to establish the equation by saying what must be divided, which is X, divided by 9 is equal to what? 32. Right? Because they say to get, so of course we know our equal to get must be equal to. So this is this is X is what must be divided by 9 to get what? 32. And so if we do this simple multiplication, we will get X equal to 32 multiplied by what? 9. And then if we do this quick one, of course we treated this problem earlier on our previous videos. That's 2-digit multiplication by single-digit multiplication, and then we'll just do it here quickly. 32 multiplied by 9. 9 times 2 is 18, right? Write down 8 and carry what? 1. 9 times 3 is what? 27 plus 1 is what? 28. So 32 by 9 will give you 288. So X is equal to 288, and that is the result. So this is the figure that must be divided by 9 for you to get what? 32. Right? So if you replace this answer here, you get 288 divided by 9 will be equal to what? 32. I hope you understand the process of solving this simple common entrance problem for pupils in primary 4, primary 5 or primary 6. You can always go back to rewatch the steps on how to solve this problem. All right. So the second question that's question 2. Question 2 will be how many one third are there in 21? This is another tricky question, because if you want to count the number of one third plus one third plus one third, and then count the number of one third that will get into 21, it will be a lot messy, and the process will be too rigorous. So why not you just sit down, think of a method to solve this problem. The question says, how many one third are there in 21? Right? How many one third are there in 21? So you say, since you don't know the number of one third that will be in 21, you say let the number of one third be what? X. Right? Let the number of one third be what? X. So therefore, X is equal to one third 21. X is equals to 21 all over one third. X is equals to 21 over 1 times 3 over 1. So if you do this, 21 times 3, this will be 3, this will be 6. So therefore X is equals to 63. So we have 63 one third. So it basically means if you add one third plus one third plus one third plus one third up to 63 times, you will certainly get what? 21. Adding one third up to 63 times, you certainly get what? 21. Which means if you do one third times 63, you will certainly get 21, which is, this is 63 all over 3, which is equals to what? 21. Right? So it is very, very easy to understand that you have 63 one thirds in what? 21. I hope you get that. It's quite very simple and easy to follow. Now to the third question. Third question. They say, in a class, there are 25 boys and 15 girls. Find the ratio of boys to girls. Honestly, ratio problems are scary to pupils in this category. The reason is simple. The reason is because students don't understand how ratio is being solved. Now, when you're given a ratio problem, and then you're asked to find the ratio of boys to girls. Now, you are given that in a class, there are 25 boys and 15 girls, which means the total number, write your solution, it means the total number of pupils in the class, right, will be equal to what? The number of boys plus the number of girls. The number of boys plus the number of girls, which is 25 plus 15, which is equals to what? Just to give us what? 40. Right? So there are 40 pupils in the class. And so, if you want to get the ratio of boys to girls in the class, for boys, your ratio for boys will be 25 upon the total number of students in the class, which is 40. So we can divide, right? So if 5 comes here, now we'll divide. Now get this very correctly. When we want to simplify a fraction, we're using a common factor to divide both fractions. So I'm using 5. So 5 into 25 will give me 5. 5 into 40 will give me 8. Right? You give me 8. Then that's that. Then ratio for girls. I'll take the number of girls in the class over the total number of pupils, which is 40. So I'm dividing again with a common factor. Right? So 15 and 40. So 5 here will give me 3. And 5 here will give me what? 8. So notice that from the boys to girls, we're having 5 over 8 and 3 over 8. So the ratio there are the numerators. You're comparing the numerators since the denominator is same. So the ratio is equal to 5 is to what? 3. Note, the ratio for boys, we took the number of boys in the class and divided it by the total number of pupils in the class, and it gave us 5 over 8. And the ratio for girls, we took the number of girls in the class and divided by the total number of students. It gave us what? 3 is to 8. So the ratio there is 5 is to what? 3. So the denominators are what? Same.